The most charismatic and effective opposition leader in Russia is Alexei Navalny. And Navalny's been held in a Russian prison camp without access to medical care since January. He was arrested in January when he returned to Russia from Germany. He'd been getting treatment in Germany after being poisoned by a Soviet military-grade nerve agent called Novichok. An assassination attempt the U.S. government says was carried out against him by Russian intelligence. Well, now he's in prison in Russia. Again, he's been there since January. He's been on a hunger strike for the past 24 days, demanding access to real medical care for an increasingly worrying series of unexplained ailments. Well, after a big show of support from thousands of protesters who defied security service warnings and Russian government warnings to hit the streets all over Russia this week, demanding that Navalny get the treatment that he needed, and did, after those protests, allow independent doctors to see him for the first time and administer him medical tests. After that, on advice from his own doctors, today Alexei Navalny ended his hunger strike after 24 dangerous days. In an Instagram post passed, we assume, through his lawyer, Navalny explained the decision today. He said, quote, 2 months ago, they smirked at my requests for medical assistance. They refused to issue any medicine at all. But now I have been examined twice by a team of civilian doctors. Doctors I fully trust issued a statement yesterday that we had achieved enough for me to end the hunger strike. He said, quote, wish me luck. Once again, this is entirely to your credit, the kind and caring people around the world. Thank you, he said. I won't let you down. Navalny has stood up again and again to Russian President Vladimir Putin. Russians in the streets stood up for Navalny. And now it appears that Putin has blinked in this case. And hopefully now Mr. Navalny will survive. President Putin is also apparently backing down this week on the international stage. Over the past few weeks, he has amassed over 100,000 troops along the Russian border with Ukraine, more than at any time since he invaded Ukraine back in 2014 and took part of Ukraine for himself. In a chest-pounding speech on Wednesday, Vladimir Putin was full of bluster, warning of swift and harsh consequences for any country that dared cross Russia's red lines. And he refused to say what those red lines were. He said he and he alone would define them. But today, nevertheless, Russia announced that it's pulling back its forces from Ukraine's border. They're turning around and heading home after international consternation and pressure and rejection of that military menace. Which is kind of how bullying works, right? I mean, you get this chest pounding and this threatening noise from a guy like Putin, but you push back, he backs down. Never mistake bluster for strength. It's a good reminder in life. It's a good reminder in these things too. Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.